Dime Dropper fam, what is up? Vlog number 21 or 22, I believe. We got the Pelicans tonight. They always beat us, but tonight everybody's been shut down for the season, so we better win. We are winners of the 11 of our last 14, and Kawhi has looked like Kawhi on that recent road trip. I'm excited to see Kawhi at full force tonight. Hopefully he can show us some of that magic we've been seeing, over in the East Coast in these road games, because we are 7 games away, ladies and gentlemen, from the playoffs or the play-in, wherever we end up. Every single game is changing the standings these days between Golden State, Minnesota, and us. Windy night here in Inglewood, but it's our 5th to last home game. We have a 5-game homestand here. It's going to end our home season. I will not be at the 2 Dallas games because I have coaching commitments, but I will be at those last 2 games against Houston and San Antonio. But let's get a win tonight. Should take care of business. Gotta get this one. Gotta end this season strong with at least 5 out of these last 7, and then we see where our fate lies in the playoffs. I always said I was gonna get it, and now I finally got it. Big motherfucking zoo. Pretty sure that's the first white Clipper jersey I've ever gotten in my life. And the first Clipper jersey I've ever gotten for a big man that wasn't Montrezl Harrell, and that was a fake jersey, so first time for everything, he's earned it. So zoo jersey, got my first Clipper jersey that I've bought since the fire, so there you go. Now I gotta get my Norm red jersey back and my Nico blue jersey back. Mason, 5 home games to end the season.
Yes.
How are we feeling being back home?
I feel fantastic, there's no place like home, and God, we need it. As I've been saying to everyone, the magic number is 6. We need to win it, probably 6 of the next 7 to really lock down, to have a chance of locking down our position.
Now let me ask you this, what about this shirt? You said, how'd you get this shirt? It's not sold in stores yet, is it?
No, I kind of pulled rank a little bit, being one of the higher ups within the swell. I managed to convince Casey to let me have one of them, and he had a double XL. It's like, take it or leave it. And it's better than nothing. It doesn't look like it because I'm wearing like 2 shirts underneath this, so.
Pelicans, very, very injured, but they always beat us somehow.
I'm going to say we beat him by 1 point.
Oh my God.
I'm too traumatized by this basketball team, Darian. You got to understand.
There we go. Well, I'll see you after the game then. Hopefully after another win.
Of course, yeah.
All right, Drift. Good to see you again, my guy. You said your last game was the Kawhi game winner game. Yeah. How you feeling about the progression of the team now? 7 games left, 5 home games left, and Kawhi is starting to look like that guy again.
I'm feeling pretty good. I think now it's more of a matchup thing going into the playoffs.
Are we going to make it for sure?
Yeah, I think we're going to make it.
Are we going to be in the play-in or playoffs, you thinking?
It depends on what the team wants to do. They want to rest players based off the matchup, or they want to go for that 6 seed and not have to worry about the play-in. So it really depends on what happens with the other team and you go from there.
What do you think about Kawhi right now, the way he's been trending?
He's been playing back as a top 5 player. So we've been hoping for it. It's taken him about 2 months to get to shape, and here we are.
Yep. How about this one? Is it a must-win?
Yes. I think I kind of have a little bit of PTSD when it comes to the Pelicans. When our players are out, they tend to show up for our team. So hopefully we can pull this one out and finish out strong.
Double-digit win or a single-digit win?
Single digit. I don't know, man.
What's happening after the game? Giving out Zorro masks tonight. I don't know why. 5 more. You already know what time it is, baby. Let's fucking get it. Almost playoff time, baby. We can feel it. Look at the stadium tonight. Doesn't look like a sellout. Aiden, good to see you, my guy.
Thanks.
7 games left in the season. Kawhi Leonard playing at a very high level right now. What are you seeing right now?
I think he's playing great. He's looking really focused and concentrated, and physically he looks like he's moving really well. He's shooting his 3-ball really nicely, and he's getting to the rack, and he had a nice and one there. So I'm loving it so far. It's great.
What do you think about the possibility of him being able to be healthy in the playoffs? We got a couple games left, and he's looking like he's peaking. Looking like he's peaking at the right time here.
Yeah. To be honest, history is one thing, but he looks really good to me right now. It does not look like a struggle at all, and he's playing like he's on the rise. So I'm very confident.
Confident that we're going to make the playoffs as well?
Yes, definitely.
Love to hear it.
Thank you.
can I add something to that?
Yeah, go ahead, Eden. I mean, how you feeling about the Kawhi experience? I know you've been, reflective of how the fan base feels. Sometimes you're disappointed in what's going on and down on it, and then oftentimes optimistic.
Right. The what if is like, what if he would have played the 40 games he missed, right? Where would we be sitting at right now?
But would he be able to be healthy like this right now is the question.
Yeah, that's true, though.
I'd probably take the trade-off.
That's true, because he has revamped his game, and right now he's looking like in playoff form. So I think, the way the Clippers are approaching every game is like a kind of playoff game. So, I mean, the whole goal you already know is to clinch that 6th spot, or 5th, or 4th, or whatever it is. And yeah, we'll go from there. Because avoiding the play-in is we gotta, at all costs, we gotta avoid that.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you.
For sure.
Ross, looks like Kawhi is finally trending the way we want to see him trending at the right time. Do you have a little extra optimism that this is the year we're going to get him healthy?
He's going to have to carry us from this point on. But we got the big four, so
right.
It's good to see. Good, as long as we can start hitting our shots.
Is this the year that Kawhi's going to be healthy for a playoff series for the fans? Is this the year?
You can say through conspiracy theory they planned it to sit him half a year so he could play in the playoffs.
Do you believe that theory?
No.
Yeah, me neither. So how do you feel about the way the team's trending? What can we do, and where do you think we're going to end up?
I think we need to start really just getting our offense in the flow.
Yeah.
It looks like Kawhi's in the flow, but Norm doesn't look like first half Norm yet, though he's starting to get there.
How do you feel about, you've talked about Zoo, and we need to continue to get him more touches. It feels like the last month or so we have. How do you feel about the way we've utilized him?
It's been in and out. There are some times when we have given him enough touches, and other times when other teams, frankly, are starting to key and double, even triple Zoo.
Do you feel good about us making it to the playoffs outright, top 6 seed? Do you think we're going to be in the play in a couple weeks?
Well, the way things are going, Denver just lost to San Antonio tonight, so I don't know where we're going to end up because you don't know who's going to win, who's going to lose.
How do you feel about what he just said? Clippers, Lakers, round 1. Is that something you want to see?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm confident.
Really? What makes you confident, even though we haven't done well against them this season?
No, we haven't, but we do have Zoo.
Yeah.
And they don't have a big anymore.
Right.
And as long as our perimeter players step up on defense, I give us a good chance.
There we go. Good to see you, Ross. Thank you.
Good to see you.
Clippers basketball.
40% from 3. Bogey's hit like 3 in the quarter. One more rebound away. Defense! Okay, Bogey. Okay, Bogey. Foul! Foul! Call a fucking thank you. You waited till he missed. This guy, grade A fucking bozo over here.
Shot clock violation. Orleans basketball.
And that'll do it, baby. Outside Intuit Dome, where the Clippers have just gotten a pretty solid win over the New Orleans Pelicans. Mason, always struggled against the Pelicans, but we were able to get it done. I know they were shorthanded, but with 4 games left after this one at home remaining in the season, how are you feeling about the way we're trending? Winners of 12 out of our last 16.
I'm fine. I mean, I expected us to win this game. I'm glad that we won this game. And, yeah, it's nice. I'm glad that we got one of our playing not great games out of the way. Hopefully this leads into us playing against the Mavs very well. I know that AD has that eye thing that happened to him. You know, he got hit in the eye, so I don't know what his status is on Friday. But 80 or not, I expect us to win both of those games. Like I've said earlier, magic number is 6. We need to win
Well, we got
probably.
one tonight.
Yeah, hey. So now the magic number is 5. We got to win 5 of the last 6 to really make sure that we get the best chance at keeping that 6th seed. You know?
Now let me ask you this: Kawhi Leonard, he is playing at a really high level. This was one of the, only games you can say this season that we've seen real Kawhi at Intuit Dome. How does it feel seeing him this close to the playoffs, playing like this? Throughout this season, we have not been talking about Kawhi in terms of these post-game interviews, but we really are now, and it's coming at such a great time. How are you feeling about this?
I am feeling extremely cautiously optimistic because I know what team I root for. I've been burned in the past so many times. I just want to get to game 82, past game 82, and I don't want a piano to fall on his head. I don't want him to fall down a manhole. I don't want, Jerginga to rip open the dimensional little pocket and let the full Geth Jerk Armada and that devastates Kawhi Leonard's knee. I just want that man healthy. I want the whole team healthy. I do not care at this point. I need this.
4 games left. I won't be at the Dallas games, but I'll see you next week. And here we go, one step closer to the playoffs, man. We're almost there. Are you sad that it's coming to an end, the regular season, or are we pumped up for the playoffs? Because we're going to be in them.
I'm pumped. I'm going to be here. But more importantly, hey, Eddie voters, do the right thing. Do the right thing.
Definitely. Another double-double. I don't know if he got his double-double at the end.
I believe that last rebound should count, I believe. So I think it should be a double-double.
Regardless, do for all defense. Appreciate you, Mace. Thank you, brother. Outside Intuit Dome, where the Clippers have just beaten the Pelicans 114-98. 5-game homestand to end this season. DO2, we're getting close to the playoffs. It looks like we're going to be in them. Definitely going to be in the play-in at least. Yes. And Kawhi's trending in the right direction. How you feeling, man, with only 4 games left after this at home?
Feeling pretty good. This time last year I would have been real nervous about the play-in, because it's just a huge X factor. I think the 1 year we were in the play-in, we lost both games. It was pretty catastrophic. Paul George missed one of those games, big factor. But, that team was a team that just kind of fell apart at the seams every now and then, and this team doesn't really feel like that anymore. And especially if we can hold 7, I think that gives us home court advantage in the play-in.
In the play-in, yes.
Yeah, in the play-in. So if we just win that first home game, I think, being here as opposed to Staples is going to be a huge X factor. The wall is going to be a big X factor. The home court advantage is going to be on 10, and I ain't scared of it at all.
So you think we're for sure going to be in the play-in? Because Memphis is dropping by the day, and they're in the 6th seed right now. They have only one less loss than we do, or around the same amount of losses. I think we're tied with them now, actually.
I just checked when you was talking to Mace before this, though, actually. We is 7, and this happens all the time to me and me only.
Literally.
Yeah, right. You still got to make a supercut of all the lane violations, we'll call them.
We had less this year into it.
Yeah. It's been a good year. But I checked, and we're 7, and Memphis is 8.
Okay, so we overtook them finally.
Yeah, at the close of the night. And Memphis, I think, could continue to drop. We're going to, bobble and, tread water a little bit. But 6, I think, is the Warriors right now?
Minnesota and then Golden State 5 at this point.
And then Golden State, yeah. So it's going to be Lakers, Warriors 4-5. And then play-in, I think we could beat the Grizzlies. We beat them last time, and, they got a different coach now. I don't know who their coach is, but I ain't scared of them. But
no faith that we can finish in the playoff spots, 5 or 6?
I mean, mathematically, I think it's possible. Anything's possible. I think it's 6, 7 games left? 5?
For us, there are 6 games left after tonight.
6 games left, and I think 4 of them are home games, maybe 3. So I believe
there's only 4 home games left. They're right now. Just back after this one. This is the start of a 5-game homestand. Spurs.
Oh, Spurs. Okay. So
Spurs before the Rockets.
Gotcha. Okay. I really believe we could win all those games at home. The only ones that kind of make me nervous is the Kings up in Sacramento. which, not really.
And the Golden State game is going to be the big one.
Golden State's going to be, in their stadium up there. And that's the last game of the season. So that could be like a battle for the 6th seed. But even if we don't get that, I'm confident we could be, solid at 7. I believe we could get through 6. I ain't going to lose sleep over it. I'm not going to sweat. But I think we'll be in there. And I think we'll be watching playoff games here at Intuit.
Will I see you at any of the Spurs or Rockets games?
Yeah. I'll be at all the home games. That Friday, Saturday, I don't know. It's the same team. I'm going to have to pick one. Yeah. The bobblehead, I'll be there for that on Friday. Saturday, I don't know. But I'll be here.
There we go. Appreciate you, deal too. Good to see you, my guy. Thank you. Outside Intuit Dome, where the Clippers have just beaten the Pelicans by 16 points, 114-98. Drift, Kawhi's looking like Kawhi, man. And there's only 6 games left in the season. How are you feeling about the way the team is looking? We're really in a pretty solid spot given everything we've been through this season.
Kawhi, Jordan Leonard out here, balling out. We're looking real good. I didn't like how we won today. We were a little bit sloppy, but I think we'll tweak the defensive effort going into the last few games of the season. Looking forward to that Rockets matchup.
Yeah, so given our current standing, where do you think we're going to end up, and what do you feel comfortable, where do you feel comfortable ending up? Is any matchup good? Are there any teams you don't want to see, any seeds you don't want to be in?
Honestly, I want the 6th seed for one reason. That's we can rest Kawhi for a couple of games going into the playoffs. Honestly, I'm ready for anybody. I mean, eventually we're going to run into teams that we're not going to like anyway. So
if we win a round, though.
I think we can win. I like our chances against anybody. I mean, OKC is going to be tough, but everybody else I think we could beat.
Okay, I feel you on that. So, we got, 4 games left at home. Is this your last home game of the season, you think, until the playoffs?
I'll probably catch one more game. You'll definitely see me watching it at home for sure. But I'm confident we'll probably win out, honestly. I'm not really afraid of anybody, really.
How do you feel about the way this home court advantage has been this first season at Intuit Dome? We have a 26-11 record at home. It's been awesome, but how has it been for you?
It's been great. We're very engaged. I mean, even in person, I've seen that a lot of players miss shots with us, really being engaged in the game. So, I mean, I think that's why a lot of us wanted us to hopefully get the 4th seed to have that home court, but it doesn't really seem likely. So, at the very least, try to get the 6th seed so we don't have to be in the play-in.
Appreciate you, Drift. Thank you so much. Hope to see you soon. Thank you. Outside Intuit Dome, where the Clippers have just beaten the Pelicans 114-98. Kanal, you have been fairly pessimistic this season, but cautiously, as every Clipper fan is that feels that way, like myself. Kawhi Leonard is starting to look like Kawhi, though, man. There's only 6 games left. I mean, how are you feeling? Probably different than most times I've talked to you this season.
Bro, Kawhi looks so good right now.
Yeah.
And all I've ever wanted since he's been here, ever since that first year, because he had a healthy playoff run that first year.
But it wasn't in front of us.
It wasn't in front of us. 2021 till now, all I ask is a healthy playoff run from Kawhi, and I will take whatever we do.
Yep.
However the Clippers do, I'll take it to the chin. I just want it once, man. I feel like we deserve that.
Yeah.
I feel like we do.
Any other performances you want to that stand out to you tonight? I mean, obviously it was a very shorthanded Pelicans team, but we've had so many guys step up lately. Anybody else besides Kawhi you want to give a shout out to?
I mean, I want to shout out not just for tonight, but since the last few weeks. Ever since that Suns game, shout out to James Harden, shout out to Ivica Zubac, even shout out to Bogey, man. How do you
feel about that trade right now?
I feel pretty good. I love Terrence Mann. I have a Terrence Mann jersey at home. Terrence Mann will forever be a Clipper legend for that game that he had, but Bogey's been great, man. Bogey brings a different element to this team that Terrence Mann brought. He's another shot creator. But yeah, between him, Harden, and Zubac, even Norman Powell, bro, getting back into the flow of things. The last 2 games, he had really good games. I just think the vibes have been really great. James Harden has been playing really good, man. I mean, since that 50-point game, he really turned it up.
That's right.
And I'm just having fun with it right now. I don't know where they're going to go. I don't know where they're going to finish, how they'll do in the playoffs, but that's the best part right now. I'm having fun with it. They were looking real bad, man. They were looking real bad after that Suns game.
Any team you don't want to see?
The Thunder. That's the only team. I was literally telling one of your boys right now, I don't want to see the Thunder.
Yeah.
Until we have to see them. I really think the way they're playing right now, the effort they're playing with now, we could take any team. I really do, other than the Thunder right now, because the Thunder have been the best team by far throughout the whole year, and deservedly so. I mean, look at their record. The record speaks for itself. And up until we meet them, I really hope we can avoid them, but the Clippers are playing really good right now, bro.
We're going to see you at any of the games against the Rockets or Spurs?
I'll be here against probably the Spurs and the Rockets. I'll also be here for one of
Dallas.
the Dallas games. But yeah, man, I mean,
There we go. See you there for the home stretch, bro. Good to see you as always. Thank you, man. Outside Intuit Dome, where the Clippers have just beaten the Pelicans 114-98. Here with the leader of the swell, Casey. Case, only 4 games left. I mean, how do you feel about the performance of the team right now, the way we're trending, but also any like sadness that it's almost coming to an end, but the regular season part at least?
I mean, all right, we're going to go off the team first. We are playing hot as lightning right now, going in the playoffs, and that is what we want. We want our team healthy. We want our guys playing great, scoring the scoring the basketball, which is like what we're doing. As for the season coming to an end, like this is.
Come here and say that. Come on.
They like saying it and they like running away. As for the season coming to an end, this is, I mean, for the first season in Intuit Dome, we couldn't ask for anything better. This is, it's been a lot of fun getting to know everybody in the swell section family. It's, we're one family now, and we got to keep it going to the playoffs. So
26-11 at home, really solid record. What do you feel about our, postseason situation, right now? Is there any seed you don't want to get, or what do we want to avoid? Are there teams we want to avoid? How are you feeling? What's the Casey ideal situation for the Clippers right now?
I mean, I don't think any team wants to play the Clippers right now. As for teams I want to play, I mean, it would be amazing to play the Rockets. I don't think they want to face us right now. I don't want to play the Thunder. I just don't want to play the Thunder. So whatever we can do, get that 6 seed, 5 seed. Anyone else that comes here, we're going to beat.
So let me ask you a question about the Rockets, though. We've struggled against them. I know most Clipper fans like myself would probably be okay with playing them. Are you saying that because they lack experience? Because we haven't had any. Like a Rockets fan might say, what evidence do you have that the Clippers are going to beat Houston?
I just think they're young guys. They don't really have a lot of experience in the playoffs. I mean, we got a lot of vets on our team and a lot of guys who have been there that have gotten the job done before. So that's what we got going for us.
Last question. Speaking of been there, done that, Kawhi Leonard's looking pretty amazing right now. We've been holding it down in the swell without him. The team's been holding it down without him. But now he's playing at this level. What can this mean? What can the ceiling be for the Clippers? And do you think this is the year he's going to be healthy? Because if we're really close.
I just got to say, Kawhi Leonard's mid-range game is unstoppable. I mean, just have him rolling in the playoffs is what we need, and that's just what this team needs, is to roll off Kawhi Leonard, James Harden, and Zoo.
Yeah, very hard to predict with Kawhi, but you just got to take it one game at a time and hope for the best. Hopefully these last 4 games here at home, and we'll have him healthy. Thank you, Casey, for all the hard work, and I'll see you next week.
Let's do it.
Thank you. I'll be there. I won't be there. Outside Intuit Dome, where the Clippers have just beaten New Orleans 114-98. Pelicans always give us some trouble. It was nice that even though there was a shorthanded version of them, we were able to take care of them fairly easily. I was looking at Kawhi, how's he looking? He's looking pretty good. And we haven't been able to enjoy Kawhi Leonard playing like Kawhi Leonard at Intuit Dome really this season. So to see him play like that is really encouraging, and just reminds me of last season. Last season is when I really got used to seeing Kawhi live. The way he just is able to get to his spots in the mid-range and make it look so effortless we haven't really had anybody quite like that in my time watching the Clippers. And then James Harden was doing his James Harden thing, 20-10, really solid night at the office. Zubac's doing his Zubac's thing, protecting the rim, rebounding, finishing around the bucket. But for me, Bogdanovic, I want to give him a shout-out. My player of the game was Kawhi, but Bogdanovic, he made a lot of huge threes in the fourth quarter, just when they were hanging around. The Pels were hanging around, and he was able to make some threes to kind of just, close the door, and that was very important. So, good win. We need every win that we can get at this point. This 5-game homestand is going to be crucial for us. Got 1 down, got 4 to go, and we got to take every win that we can get with Minnesota and Golden State playing the way they are. So, not even going to bother looking at the standings. Just want to say, especially with Kawhi Leonard, knowing that he's going to miss 2 of these games coming up because of the back-to-back, 4 more games is all we need for Kawhi Leonard to be healthy in the playoffs for us with this insane arena, 26-11, man. And I don't think anybody knows what's about to happen when the playoffs come around this stadium. Y'all thought we had no fans? We're about to show you. We're about to show you real soon. So just remember I said that. Vlog number 22 in the books. Like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you thought. Last one didn't even get to 1,000. What's up with that? Every single other one has been 1,000. What are we doing? Come on now. Couple games left. The next vlog will be Houston, San Antonio. So appreciate you all. 2 more to go. Go Clippers.